The narcissist and social media. The narcissist social media is fake. The narcissist is a delusional being. The narcissist is a grandiose being. And what best place to be perfect and successful and handsome and beautiful and powerful and inspirational than social media? People fall for everything they see on social media. So the narcissist uses that as a tool to fool people and to trick people and to lie their teeth out. Don't let that narcissist page fool you. Don't let that narcissist social media fake reality trick you. A lot of the time, the narcissist will use the news supply and use social media, to act like their life is perfect. It's all fake. It's all a facade. The narcissist can even become a relationship coach, a relationship advisor, an inspirational speaker. The narcissist is fake. Their whole lives are fake. They live in a fantasy world. They cannot deal with reality. They do not know what reality is. So they function in a fictional world. And for the people who don't know them, they fall for it. For the people who do know them, it's painful because you know what a demon this person is. You know how evil and cruel this person is. But here they are sitting on the internet, acting like a preacher, acting like a pastor, acting like a motivational speaker, deceiving people and lying to people. The narcissist's whole being is fake. They were fake in the first place. They were fake when they got you. When you met that narcissist, you didn't meet the real person. You met their fake representative. Especially if you met them through social media. That was their representative. And you knew that when you finally got to know them. You discovered that when you started to deal with them. You found out when the mask came off. But what best place to keep the mask on than social media? What perfect place to be the perfect predator than social media? And people fall for it every time. I'm telling you, it's the most beautiful thing for blind supporters, but it's the most painful thing for their victims. So you know what you do? You block them. You block them on everything because a lot of times they are performing for you. All of that is a performance for you. With the news supply, the happy pictures, the vacation, the doing all the things they didn't do for you, for the new person, it's all a facade. It's all fake. It's all so you can see it, read it, and weep. It's all for you. You're still very relevant to that narcissist. And their goal is to continue to hurt you. Their goal is to continue to punish you. Their goal is to continue to control your emotions, even when they're not with you. So why are you following them? Why are you seeing things that they're posting? You know it's about you. You know it's all about you. They are good actors and actresses. They're not happy. The narcissist will never be happy. They're pretending to be happy so that it can hurt you. As soon as that new person, new group of friends, new supply sees who they really are, they move on. And you think, oh, they got away with it. Why do they keep doing this and getting away with it and just hurting people? They're not getting away with anything. Those people are miserable. Imagine having to change who you are every few days. Imagine having to go out of your way to become a brand new person every time you meet a new person. Imagine having to hide who you really are so people can like you. And the moment they start to discover who you really are, you have to start all over. Imagine starting your life over multiple times in sometimes 1 year. That's a miserable life. You don't want that. You don't want that. And don't even think of envying the new supply. You should actually be praying for the new supply, because they don't know. They don't know what's about to hit them. You were once a new supply. You knew how beautiful it was. You saw how wonderful it was. And then you were not the new supply, and you saw how painful it was. You saw how cruel they were. And if you're dealing with a real narcissist, you know that they're just going to rinse and repeat. They're going to rinse and repeat that behavior. And that new supply is going to get it worse than you. That new supply, every time the narcissist has to put effort into someone to make them fall for them, the punishment is worse. And that is why every time you went back to the narcissist, every time they discarded you or you discarded them and got away and then came back, your punishment was worse. The relationship was worse the second time. It was even worse the third time. It was even worse the fourth time. So the more they had to work to get that new person, the more they're going to punish them. So that new supply's punishment is probably going to be worse than yours. As a matter of fact, here's a secret. The new supply envies you. Why? Because you got away. Why? Because now they're dealing with what you had to deal with. Now they truly know what you went through. So they envy you because now they're stuck. So what you can do is pray for that new supply. Don't envy the new supply. The narcissist is a demon. The narcissist is a miserable demon. There's nothing to envy. So don't fall for that social media nonsense. Block them. Block them and go be great. Block them on everything. Everything. Because if they know you're watching, they're going to give you a show. They're going to perform for you. They are puppet masters. And if you give them any access to you, any access to your emotions, they will use it to the best of their abilities. They will abuse you with your consent, because now you're consenting to the abuse, even though you're not even with them. So block them. Block them on everything and never go back to check. If anybody checks on them and reports to you, block them. If anybody gives you news about the narcissist, block the person and move on. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. There are monitoring spirits out there who are envious of you for surviving the narcissist. There are people out there who were hoping that the narcissist would destroy you. And they're mad that you got away. So they'll try to keep you under the spell of that narcissist by bringing you news, by bringing you hot tea and hot topics. Block them. If you don't want to block them, have a conversation with them. But I would just block them. Block any flying monkeys, hooverers, triangulators, anything that has to do with the narcissist. Block it and keep moving. If you let them, they will control you. They will control your emotions. They will ruin your day, because every time you see something about the narcissist, which is something usually perfectly curated for you. So every time you see that, that's going to ruin your day. It might even ruin your whole week. Here you were going about your day. You've gone a whole week without crying. You've gone a whole week just doing you. And bam, you see something that takes you right back. Why would you want that for yourself? Why would you want to continue to consent to this narcissist abusing you? Block them. Block them and move on. Block anything and everybody connected to them. Follow for more.